Somewhere on a message board in January 2012, a single image appeared. Black background, white text, a short message that read like a riddle wrapped in a warning. Nobody knew who posted it, nobody knew why. Within hours, thousands of people were trying to crack it, convinced it was a game. It wasn't a game. What followed became one of the strangest unsolved mysteries the internet has ever produced, and it's only the first stop on this list. Because the deep web isn't just one dark corner of the internet. It's a whole collection of them, some real, some exaggerated into legend, and some deliberately built to make you believe things that were never quite true. Today, you're going to see the ones that refuse to die. Number 1. Cicada 3301. That black and white image from 2012 was the opening move of Cicada 3301, a puzzle so complex it borrowed from cryptography, ancient literature, music theory, and even printed flyers hidden in cities on different continents. Solvers who cracked one layer were handed a phone number. Call it, and a robotic voice gave you the next clue. Solve that, and you were pointed toward a hidden website that had been sitting unindexed for years, waiting. Nobody has ever confirmed who built it. Theories range from an intelligence agency running a recruitment filter to a private cryptography collective testing the limits of anonymous online coordination. A few solvers who claim to have gone deepest into the puzzle say they were eventually contacted directly and told to stop talking about it. Whether that's true or internet folklore built on top of folklore, the puzzle's final purpose has never been publicly confirmed, and new versions of the game reportedly still resurface every January. Number 2. Silk Road. If Cicada 3301 was a puzzle, Silk Road was a marketplace, and it proved something the internet hadn't fully reckoned with yet. An anonymous hidden economy could function at scale. Built inside the Tor network and paid for in early Bitcoin, Silk Road let buyers and sellers transact anonymously for almost anything, becoming one of the first widely known examples of the so-called dark web functioning like a real, if illegal, marketplace. Its founder operated for years under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, a name borrowed from a fictional character who was never just one person. That detail turned out to be unintentionally symbolic. When law enforcement finally traced and shut the site down, the case became a landmark in showing that anonymity online was never as absolute as people assumed. Every hidden marketplace built since has operated in the long shadow of what happened to that first one. Number 3. The Red Room Legend. This one lives more in internet folklore than in verified fact, but it spread so widely that it's worth understanding exactly why it took hold. The legend describes a live-streamed room, hidden deep in the dark web, where viewers could allegedly pay to direct violence against a victim in real time. Multiple viral posts claim to have found working links, screenshots circulated, warnings spread across forums telling people never to search for it. Cybersecurity researchers who've investigated these claims have consistently found the same pattern. Scam pages designed to extort cryptocurrency from people curious enough to click, not actual functioning live streams. That doesn't mean the fear around it was pointless. It means the legend itself became a weapon used to prey on the same morbid curiosity that made it famous in the first place. The scariest part of the Red Room isn't what's allegedly inside it. It's how effectively the idea of it was used to manipulate people. Number 4. Number stations. Long before the modern internet, shortwave radios around the world would occasionally pick up something unsettling. A flat, emotionless voice reading strings of numbers into the void, on a loop, for hours, sometimes for years. No explanation, no context, just numbers. These stations are now widely understood to have been used by intelligence agencies to send coded messages to field operatives, since a one-time numerical cipher broadcast over open radio can't be traced back to a specific recipient the way a targeted message can. Several governments have quietly acknowledged operating stations like this during the Cold War, and a number of them, remarkably, are still active today, still broadcasting numbers to someone, somewhere, for reasons the public still isn't allowed to know. Number 5. Mariana's Web. This is where deep web mythology tips fully into fiction, though the story spread as if it were fact. According to the legend, beneath the ordinary internet, beneath even the encrypted Tor network people call the dark web, there exists a deeper layer entirely, one supposedly only reachable using specialized quantum computers, hidden from all conventional access. There is no credible evidence that Mariana's web exists, and cybersecurity researchers widely treat it as an urban legend built to sound plausible to people unfamiliar with how networks actually work. But the myth endures because it plays on a very real anxiety. The fear that no matter how deep you think you've gone online, there's always something deeper, hidden just past what you're capable of finding. So here's the pattern running underneath every single one of these stories. Some are documented and confirmed, like Silk Road and number stations, built on evidence you can still study today. Others, like the Red Room, are elaborate constructions designed specifically to exploit fear for profit. And some, like Mariana's web, are pure legend, kept alive because uncertainty is more compelling than an ordinary verifiable answer. What connects them all isn't the technology. It's the story format itself. A hidden layer. A secret only a few people know. A warning not to look too closely. That structure existed long before the internet, in every legend about forbidden rooms and cursed knowledge passed down through generations. The dark web didn't invent that fear. It just gave it a new place to live, one with just enough real, documented cases mixed in to make every fake one feel plausible. And that might be the most unsettling part of all. Somewhere out there, right now, a new version of Cicada 3301 could already be circulating, and you'd have no way of knowing whether it's a genuine test built by someone brilliant or a fabricated legend built by someone patient enough to watch it spread. The line between the two has always been thinner than anyone wants to admit.